Hello everyone and welcome to the Panda Talks. In today's video, as you know, Barcelona has already dropped points against Valencia and La Liga as well. So we'd be analyzing the five things we've learned from this draw, which is somehow a defeat for us. Well, let's start the video. But if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing so you never miss an update regarding the football. So the first point from the game is our attack is simply finished. Well, I don't know what has happened to this player. Look at Lewandowski, a player who was regarded as the best striker in the world just 2 seasons ago. What has happened to him? He has been missing chances after chances every single time. Whenever he gets the ball, he misses the chances. Whenever he receives the ball in the box, what he does, he either makes a poor first touch or he's not even present in the box. A poor positioning, a poor finishing, a poor first touch, all combined by Lewandowski. And even in this game, except for the first effort towards the goal, he was again nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be seen in the game. And then there's a situation of our right winger, Rafael Diaz Beloli, the player who has been destroying our attack times and again. He has the same issue. He either dribbles and misses the ball. Well, this was a fairly decent game from his side compared to his previous games. But still, it was him who got the chance at the end of the game. And just in the dying moments of the game, he had the chance and he missed it. He bottled it again. And how many chances do we have to miss in the game? We literally had five big chances in this game as well. And how many did we convert? Only one. Four big chances were missed. Two by Ferran as well, one by Gundogan, and it's a series of missed chances by Barcelona. Lewandowski, Rafinha, they're all finished. This team really needs a new attack. I don't know how they are going to get the money, but they need some signings. At least a right winger to replace Rafinha, or else this season is dead. Because Rafinha, it doesn't seem to be has his head in the right place. I don't know if he's even the player of Barca quality. And yes, Deco deserves the whole blame for this situation. And if you even look at the stats, our attack never fails to disappoint because Barcelona is the team which missed the most big chances in the top 5 leagues, not just in La Liga. We are leading the stat with 44 big chances missed. On number 2nd, there is Chelsea with 35 missed chances. And if you talk about the second position place in La Liga, it is Girona with for 32 missed chances. And that seriously shows us where our attack stands today. The next point to talk about is Frankie de Jong, the player who dropped another masterclass yesterday. He opened our scoring by giving a magnificent pass to Rafinha, who just slided the ball to Felix, who converted it from the close range. Another very big chance, he created it by a lofty pass to Ferran Torres, but the mighty Spaniard missed that chance as usual. We would have finished the game at 2-0 at that point, but sadly, Ferran had other plans. It's quite surprising to see that this is the same player Barcelona wanted to get rid in that summer window of 2022. They were showing him the way out, they were trying to literally kick him out just to bring him in an attacking midfielder. Can you imagine where our team would stand, where our midfield would be without this controller in our team, without him in the double favorite position? We would have been struggling, and that says a lot about the disastrous steps taken by our even current management under Laporta. The next point is regarding our fullback Alejandro Balde. He played today after a rest of many days, but still, I was really surprised by his performance. He was bad as hell. Such a shit performance from our fullback, though he's so young. But just till last season, we thought we have got a fullback for the future. We used to think that he is even being better than Alfonso Davies of Bayern Munich. But what happened to him all of a sudden? He doesn't seem to control the ball properly. He doesn't seem to pass properly. He was losing the ball without a reason in different places. His decision making was so poor throughout the match, and I couldn't imagine that this is the same Balde from the previous years. Well, this guy needs to step up. He really needs to step up It just looks like he has some serious confidence issues. Until then, I would expect Xavi to use a defensive fullback in that position. There's no need of playing the two attacking fullbacks, which is even my next point. So the next point is that Xavi needs to stop experimenting with only two defenders at the back. And we have suffered a lot in this game as well. It was only Valencia. This system is not even sustainable. You practice with this system against the small teams. What are you going to do in the big matches of the UCL? You'll all of a sudden change the system back to the three defenders, and that will lead to chaos. Simply a lesser man for your attack, and that's going to lead to chaos. Xavi needs to solve this issue. There is a dire need to solve this issue. We have seen on individual basis, Ronald Araujo, he is not performing at the top level. I don't know if he's injured or something. Jules Koundé, even his performance has dropped drastically. Well, in the start of the season, in the initial 5 to 10 matches, he was so good. But after that, I don't know what happened to him. A striker like Hugo Duro, just an average striker, he was troubling Koundé so much that it was just looking like Koundé is not a world class centre back anymore. He needs to step up his game just like Alejandro Balde. And Xavi needs to return to the back three. This back two system, you are sacrificing your stability in the defense, and that is eventually going to lead to the counter attacks. If Xavi continues to experiment with only two defenders and continues to bench the centre back, Andrea Christensen, it is going to lead to chaos. And Xavi needs to pack his bag if he cannot understand the simple issue that his defensive stability is being sacrificed. So, the last point of this video, the fifth point, is that there is a danger the way we are playing. We have just dropped points. If Girona wins the next match, they are going to be 9 points ahead of us. If Real Madrid wins, they are going to be 7 points ahead of us. And with the way we are playing, I do not expect Barcelona to go and win all of the remaining matches. And this points to one of the things, a trophyless season is coming for us because we cannot beat this average teams of La Liga. How are we even going to compete in the UCL? Look at the round of 16. Hopefully, if we get a small team over there, we might surpass. But with this way of football, with these individual mistakes by the player, that much missed chances by the players, we cannot even think about the UCL. Even in the domestic cups, in the knockout games, you will be humbled badly. You will be destroyed by the teams. Mr. Shawi, you need to do something. This board need to do something. They need to bring some players in January. I don't know how they control the financial fair play, what they do, but otherwise the season is dead. Another trophyless season would be incoming. And how long are we going to use the excuse of rebuilding? Look at the teams other. Napoli, which just won the Serie A in the previous season just with the 1 year, within a year. Just look at Girona. They have made a world class team just within a tenure of 2 years. Why can't we do so? Just look at the Bayer Leverkusen. Are we not as good? Or our scouting department isn't as efficient? And what about our manager? Xavi also needs to really improve upon his team selection, upon his substitution sense. He could have simply brought the Mark Gu at the proper time. He could have utilized the Casado in the DM role, but he is not doing that, and I'm truly worried. Well, let me come on know in the comment section. What do you infer from the yesterday's match against Valencia? Do you think Barcelona can win a trophy this season or not?